welterweight division, Valdir Araujo versus Ailton Barbosa. Our tale of the tape.
You see here the height of Ailton Barbosa, 6'1" as opposed to 5'9". Araujo is really going to have to push off on those punches to get him.
Round number one. Frank Gentile is the referee.
Who has the stand-up advantage? That's a big question here.
Brazilian versus Brazilian. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt versus Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. Araujo is in the black trunks. Barbosa is in the white and black trunks. Barbosa wants to get this fight to the ground. Araujo said, I know he wants to get me down quickly. Araujo wants to keep this standing. He said, until my stand-up stops working. Chopping outside kick there by Araujo. Big right hand there by Barbosa. Barbosa said, even though I want to get this to the ground, I think Araujo really underestimates my striking. Araujo trying to pump that left jab. Inside kick there by Araujo.
Both these guys kick very hard. Neither guy so far able to establish the hands, not throwing a lot of jabs.
Outside kick followed by the right hand by Barbosa. Head kick caught in the right hand counter. Interestingly there, Araujo spun, gave his back. Barbosa did not pounce. Araujo just missing with that inside kick. Grazing shot. Outside kick.
Around 3-inch reach advantage for Barbosa. 3.5 inches. He needs to use that range, maybe establish that jab on the much shorter Araujo.
Barbosa just missing with that left. Now Araujo coming forward. Outside kick again by Valdir Araujo. It's amazing, Jimmy, how often...
Oh, good combination there.
Inside kick in the counter right by Barbosa. Jimmy, it's amazing how often when you have Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt versus Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, as is the case in this fight, that it turns into all stand-up.
Of course it does. They know they're going to cancel each other out on the ground. Also, neither guy an outstanding wrestler. They're not going to commit if they don't have to. Like what I'm seeing so far out of Barbosa. Nice straight punches right down the pipe.
Outside kick by Barbosa.
Does drop his hands on that kick, though.
Big right hands covering up to his Araujo. Defended that well. Araujo not yet finding a way through with his strikes. Kick again by Barbosa, then the head kick, the low kick by Araujo, then swings and a miss, swing and a miss with the left hand.
Both guys loosening up, doing a lot more strikes now.
Oh, big left hand. Barbosa landed, best punch of the fight, thrown and landed by either man thus far. Flashy, drew an ooh and an off from the crowd, did not land effectively.
Barbosa's being simpler, throwing punches right down the pipe. Araujo winging a little bit. Problem is he's shorter, it's hard to get the range on those shots. Finally diving in for a takedown, nothing there.
Interesting that the first shot of this is from Valdir Araujo. Again, he said, I'm going to keep it standing as long as I feel my stand-up is working.
Guess what? It's not working.
Final minute now of round number one. Short knee by Araujo. Barbosa with his back against the fence, throwing those overhand rights across the head. Body shot with the right hand by Araujo. Look at the head position by Araujo. And the drive in the head. Barbosa now with the body lock after throwing the right to the body. Good knee by Ailton Barbosa.
Good level change by Araujo.
Araujo going for the takedown, and he gets it. First takedown of this fight, and it's recorded by Valdir Araujo.
Only 15 seconds left.
Right hands from the bottom, thrown by Barbosa. A mouthpiece is out, I think it's Araujo's. Final seconds of round number 1. Araujo looking to strike from this top position.
Vem lá, você tem que embolar com ele para cansar ele, bebê. Respira fundo. Não, tá bem. Respire fundo, respire fundo. Respire fundo aí. Respire fundo, ó, bem fundo, ó. Bebê, cuidado que ele tá jogando cruzado, tá entrando direto. Você tá saindo e mesmo assim tá pegando na pontinha. Cuidado com isso, Bi. Outra coisa, não fica dando esse pontapé assim que você tá fazendo, que vai, ele vai tá dando direto. Ele pode te pegar aí.
You see here the right kick.
Cara que é alto.
You see here the right kick by Ailton Barbosa. Araujo coming back, getting the takedown at the end, but not enough time to really capitalize on it. Good takedown, but not laying enough ground and pound, I don't think, to steal back that round.
Heading into round 2 of this Bellator fight at 170 pounds. 2 Brazilians now living here in the state of Florida. Valdir Araujo versus Ailton Barbosa. Round 2, and Jimmy on your scorecard.
10-9, Ailton Barbosa. I thought he landed the better strikes in that first round, a little bit tighter, a little bit crisper.
Valdir Araujo is in the black trunks. Ailton Barbosa is in the white and black trunks.
See, you're starting off a lot more aggressively. I think he got some confidence after that first round.
Both fighters expressing some dismay, really, about fighting a fellow Brazilian, essentially saying that everything I do well, my fellow Brazilian does well. You see that in MMA, Japanese versus Japanese, South Korean versus South Korean, Brazilian versus Brazilian.
Let's not forget American versus American.
But I think there are a lot of different.
I
think there are a lot of different backgrounds. Whereas I think it's a more similar background when you see those 3 nationalities meet in MMA.
Very true.
Good right hand on the counter, then the body lock held by Valdir Araujo. Body shot thrown by Barbosa. Good inside knee there, thrown by Araujo. Right hand then the left, walking through the punches now and letting go with the hands is Ailton Barbosa.
Araujo running, says he got poked in the eye.
Fight on, says referee Frank Gentile.
Hey, ref says if I didn't see it, it didn't happen. Good call by the ref. I don't care what you're complaining about. If I didn't see it, it didn't happen.
Takedown number 2 of this fight, recorded again by Valdir Araujo.
I saw Ailton Barbosa pull guard a little bit. I thought he might catch Valdir Araujo with something right off the bat. That was a bad move. Should have defended that takedown.
Close guard held by Barbosa.
On the ground, this is the stalemate we expected.
No-gi jiu-jitsu at the moment. There's some punches, then a big elbow strike from the top by Barbosa.
He was able to slip that from the bottom.
Araujo
came down with some strikes, but Barbosa able to move his head.
Halfway through round number 2, halfway through this fight. To the body now goes Valdir Araujo with the right hand. Left hand again by Araujo. Another left. Barbosa trying to throw with the right hand. Left by Araujo. Barbosa opening his guard, closing and opening it once more, trying to shrimp and turn.
So hard to pass the guard with experienced Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt.
Look at the movement on the bottom by Ailton Barbosa.
Great job with his hips, getting his guard back.
Good right hand thrown in, another right hand by Araujo, starting to find the mark, posturing on his knees. Close guard again by Ailton Barbosa. Barbosa still working out of closed guard, still on his back. You see the movement, though.
Neither guy really able to do much here.
Frank Gentile looking closely, thinking perhaps about a stand-up, letting the fighters continue from this position.
What's important to remember is I think Barbosa was winning this fight up until this takedown, or at least winning this round. But has Araujo done enough to win this round back in the eyes of the judges? That's important.
Barbosa against the fence, trying to sit up and through. That's a nice turn by Araujo, keeping his man flat on his back. Barbosa trying to throw with the right hand. Araujo back to the body with the right. Look at Araujo driving in his head into the chest. Tight jiu-jitsu from these two Brazilian jiu-jitsu black belts. Good right hand by Araujo. Araujo, I think he was looking possibly for a leg lock. Barbosa trying to explode, drag back down. Looking for the sweep in the top position from the scramble. Nicely done by Barbosa. The bell in the end of round 2. Let's take you into the corner of Valdir Araujo.
Senta aqui. Eu sei. Vira aí.
Sit down. Are you tired?
Bebê, não fique tocando com ele agora, botando ele pra
Don't
baixo.
change with him. You're putting him down and you're winning the round.
Respira fundo.
Deep breath. You know the way.
Bebê, é botar pra baixo.
You need to go to put him down. This is the way.
Olha.
Breathe. This is your round. This next round is going to decide the fight.
Dá o teu giro, entendeu? Faz o teu jogo.
You need to do your game.
O jeito dele segurar você é amarrando.
The only way he holds you is to hold you down. This is the way that he will win.
Let's go, guys, out.
Here comes the third and final round of this Bellator fight in the welterweight division. Valdir Araujo versus Ailton Barbosa, round number 3. And Jimmy, how do you see this fight?
Well, I think it's all knotted up, one round apiece. Valdir Araujo on top. A lot of that second round didn't do a ton of damage. Very close second round, but I'm giving it to Araujo. I think the winner of this round wins the fight.
Valdir Araujo is in the black trunks. Ailton Barbosa is in the white and black trunks. Two Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belts now living in the state of Florida. That is our location tonight for Bellator Fighting Championships. This is we're at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Hollywood, Florida. Araujo, before the fight, said that he felt, he went for the jump knee and missed that he and his opponent, Ailton Barbosa, were equal on the ground. Spinning back kick, and that misses. Barbosa felt he had the slight advantage on the ground.
Well, the problem is that on top, it's so hard to see that advantage.
Takedown again by Araujo. There have been 3 takedowns in this fight, all 3 recorded by Valdir Araujo.
Well, the thing is that it's so hard to catch an experienced guy from your back.
Punching on top of the head.
So even if Barbosa might be a little bit better, we're not going to see that as long as Araujo is on top.
Barbosa stacked at the moment. You see the big, wide base held by Valdir Araujo. Just holding position. Barbosa can't up kick because Araujo has a knee. He's a grounded opponent. Araujo being a bit more aggressive there.
Put a lot of pressure on him, trying to pass. He's trying to keep those hips stacked, keep all his weight on the back of his head.
Barbosa looks so calm in this position. Absolutely no panic.
That's a jiu-jitsu black belt. He's been here a million times.
Araujo felt the only way realistically
Good pass.
He could lose this fight is if Barbosa held top position and he couldn't get up. But it's Araujo holding top position, not allowing Barbosa to get up.
Yeah, he's been using that strategy effectively.
Araujo trying to grind with the elbow, then throwing the left to the ear. Knee to the body now from Valdir Araujo. Another knee. Side control now held by Valdir Araujo. Barbosa staying cool on his back, but deep into this fight now. Halfway through round number 3. Another knee by Valdir Araujo.
And this is where that body type is going to help him. Shorter, stockier. He can put a lot of pressure and be very tight on top of Ailton Barbosa, not give him any space.
Araujo still holding top position, another knee to the body. Barbosa keeping his cool on the ground, but he's just not doing a lot right now, Jimmy.
Trying to spin now, but he's giving up his back.
No hooks in, no. Barbosa covering up, trying to protect against those big right hands from Valdir Araujo.
Only a minute and a half left in a fight where he has been dominated so far in this round.
That's a nice turn and roll by Barbosa. Still, real tenacity there from Valdir Araujo. Barbosa thinking about a triangle, couldn't find it. Stacked again. Barbosa scissoring his legs, trying to throw elbows from flat on his back.
1 minute left.
Big knee there. Barbosa trying to turn, trying to posture. Barbosa now posturing on his hip, almost to his feet, and he's back to his feet.
Only 50 seconds left. He has to get this round back.
Barbosa trying to reach through, then throwing the backwards elbow. Another backwards elbow. And another big suplex. Araujo, the suplex, and immediately looking to his corner. Closing stages of this third and final round. Barbosa again on his hip, now on his knees, trying to explode up. Getting late in this fight now. Araujo trying to throw. Barbosa still not to his feet. More shots from Valdir Araujo.
Man, this round all about the tenacity of Valdir Araujo on top like a pit bull.
When we return, we will learn the winner of this Bellator welterweight fight, Valdir Araujo versus Ailton Barbosa. We hope you're enjoying our Bellator 58 prelims live around the world on Spike.com and Bellator.com. Coming up tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on MTV2 and in HD on Epix. It is our Bellator 58 television broadcast. You will see 2 of the top female fighters in all of mixed martial arts. Lisa Ellis versus Jessica Aguilar, and there is Lisa Ellis.
She is tenacious inside the cage. She says, you know what? I'm a little bit meaner than Jessica Aguilar. I think that's going to be the difference in this fight. Doesn't look very mean right now. But trust me, once that bell rings, she's mean. The
former Lisa Ward last summer married her corner man, fellow pro MMA fighter Eddie Ellis. And in a rematch, she will face her close friend, Jessica Aguilar.
Spent a lot of time training with Jessica. She is phenomenal on the ground. Nice, tight, solid boxing. Just a great mixed martial artist. She has her hands full tonight. Lisa Ellis is a great fighter. Both fighters speak glowingly of their opponent, say they have a real friendship, but I think all of that was forgotten starting at about the weigh-ins. To end all suspense in this Bellator welterweight fight, let's send it back up to Michael Williams.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your decision, we go to your judges' scorecards. All 3 judges, Barry Luxembourg, Hector Gomez, and Alicio Rodriguez, all score the fight the same, 29-28. All for the winner by unanimous decision, Valdir, Baby Monster Araujo.
A unanimous decision win for Valdir Araujo. Now 9-3 in his pro MMA career.